welcome back. I hope you all had a really good Thanksgiving, and today I just wanted to show you all of the pictures I have been working on for November. November really like flew by, so it's kind of quick, but I am trying these new, they're called Ohora. I saw them on Instagram. They're these nails. They're like stickers, and you kind of form them to your nail and then cure them with a UV light. But they're super sparkly, and hopefully they're not as insanely sparkly on camera, but overall I actually don't like them. But I decided before I sat there peeling them off, I would record this video so I had not these nasty nails that were probably going to be damaged when I rip them off. But let's get started. I actually have quite a few this month. I was on a coloring spree, I guess. I don't know. Cold temperatures and all that. So the first one is from Fairy Celebrations by Clara Makova. A couple in here are works in progress, while others are not. So here is this first one. Let's see if I move that down so everyone sees it. Okay, there we go. So I was playing around with my distress inks, and it has honestly been a while since I broke out my Prismacolors. So I wanted to do something with Prismacolors, and I had so much fun doing it that I've kind of gone back to Prismacolors. I've been trying all like difference, you know, luminance, light fast, just kind of playing around, but man, every time I go back to my luminance pencils, or Prismacolor pencils, I just fall in love because they blend so seamlessly, and I just love it. But yeah, so this is 3 different distress inks in the background. There are some stickles, but I don't know if they show. But what I do before I do like a distress ink background, because Prismas are very soft, and you know, like you go like that and they're just gonna all over your page. I spray them with a fixative, then I go through an ink, because then if I accidentally ink over it a little, it doesn't yank the wax. So just a tip. Alright, the next one is right here. This is kind of a work in progress. I'm not sure how I want to do the bottom here and the background yet, and I did these with, these are also Prismacolor, I believe. I really need to start writing it down, especially because I'm starting to bounce between so many. I'm going to leave that sticker there. Alright, and then here is another one I did, and the background is also distress ink. This was Holbein's. So I got Holbein's quite a while ago, and I honestly, I don't like them. Am I the only one? I really feel like I'm the only one, because people like ooh and ah, and yeah, I feel like I'm the only person that's not a fan. So I've tried them in a few books, but I had not tried them in Clara Markova's, so I thought maybe I would try hers, because she has kind of a different paper. And they took all right. But you know what? I still wasn't like wowed. So I don't know what I'm gonna do with these Holbeins. I mean, I probably just need to keep playing around with them. Funny enough, when I got Prismacolors at first, I hated them, and I watched tutorials and kind of got a feel for their style more. There's not a ton of tutorials out there with Holbeins though, so I can't try different styles and find one that works for me. I don't know. We'll see. Alright, and then the next one, this one is semi-done. I don't know if I'll do much up here. These were colored with Felissimo. So, a video a couple weeks ago, I showed you guys my first set in the subscription. I have the Happy Winter, and I said I would color a picture using just the 20, and here it is. So I used all 20 pencils, so every single one is used in here, and they worked really well. Holbein, or not Holbein, Felissimo, they actually blend really well. I was quite impressed. They smoothed out. They're not as soft as Prismacolor, but I do like them. I feel like as I get more and I have more colors to play with, because obviously you're limited to those 20, but I can't even imagine what it'll be like to color with those 500. But so far, I am digging them. I will be doing a review on them, and we're going to call it like a precursory review, because then as I get more sets, I think what I'll do is every 6 months update it with a new one based on all the sets I have, you know, since then. So that's it for this book. All right, now we're on to Creative Haven, Autumn Scenes. These are all done by Teresa Goodridge. She is probably about the only artist I get from Creative Haven now. So the first one, this is done with Prismacolors, and I thought it turned out super cute. I actually did a tutorial on how I colored this pumpkin, so you can find that on my channel using Prismacolors. I sprayed it with fixative also, so it doesn't go anywhere. I was going to do a background, but honestly I think it's just so pretty and vibrant, I'm just gonna leave it. Not everything needs a background, and I just like the way it looks. So this is done, but yeah, all with Prismacolors. Gosh, I just can't get over how they blend so well. I've never been able to color an apple easier than with a Prismacolor. Let's see. Okay, so here is another one I did for fall. This was actually done with Derwent Light Fast. The background is Distress ink. And I really do like the Light Fast. They can be kind of weird at first. They're not quite like polychromos. They're their own little thing, but they all blend together really well, but they aren't like Prismas where you can just smush them together. Still, I had fun. I was practicing wood grains and different wood patterns, and I'm going to have to change it up a little because see, this kind of came out dark and I don't think a lot of the detail is showing through. I do want to go through with a white gel pen, which reminds me, finally, oops, the Arteza white gel pens came into stock, and I bought just the 3-pack. I didn't want to commit to the 12-pack yet. Color with Claire had done a video showing how these would color over everything super well, because like my Jelly Roll and my Signos really struggle, especially over heavy wax. But just a little tip, if you want to add, you know, white accents, you do not have to buy these to get a white pen to work. Instead, what I've always done in the past is spray it with a fixative. It takes away that white or that waxy coat, and then your Signo and Jelly Roll will go on top of it just fine. So you don't have to buy these. I just did because I was curious, and they do work just like Color with Claire said. So that was awesome. And I'm waiting for Cyber Monday to do, well, this is being posted on Cyber Monday, but I'm going to be doing tons of Cyber Monday shopping. I already did a bunch of Black Friday on art supplies, so I'll be doing a video kind of just showing everything I got from those. All right, this is done with Black Widows, and I had to do it. It was a Thanksgiving picture. I finished it on Thanksgiving, so it was perfect. I was trying a new color combo for pumpkins, and it was alright. This was really just simple, honestly, like 3-4 color blends. And then this background is just Distress ink in Scattered Straw, I think. Oh, that was one I wanted to get done, but I can officially say I'm moving on to the Christmas pages, so not this year. Okay, Tenderful Enchantments by Clara Markova. So, oh, I did both of these. Okay, so this is both with Prismacolor. Like I said, I was kind of all of a sudden in love with Prismas again. So I did this one over here. I was kind of just playing around with some new leaf combos and pinks and purple combos and having fun. I found this leaf one that I really dig, so then I moved it over to this page here and did these mushrooms. I'm still on the fence with the mushrooms. They're extra bright, but This one isn't done. I need to do the background, and I'm probably, to be honest, going to do it blue, but I'm not sure if it'll be Neocolor, Distress Ink crayons, or if I'm just going to use Distress inks. And then I am going to go through and add more white gel pen because I sprayed it with a fixative, so now it kind of has like a texture to it. And then you probably can't tell, but I'm going to outline that in gel pen after I do the background. So let's put the sticker back on there, actually. And I guess that's the only one I did in that book. Well, the double page, but still. I thought I did more. Let me move these so these don't fall. Okay. Yes, I did start on Christmas. Why not? So from Hannah Lynn's Whimsy Girl Christmas, FYI, this is 30 pictures times 2, so you have 2 copies of the same picture. Just for those who buy this, I don't want anyone like shocked. So this was my Ohuhu markers, and then I added some Jelly Roll Stardust pens throughout. I don't think it shows on camera though. I really don't think it does. And then stickles for these little stars, snowflakes, whatever they are. But yeah, I was just playing around with my Ohuhus and still trying to get used to those and learning hair. But I think she turned out cute. I'll be doing some more in that one. Alright. I did a few in Magical Jungle, actually. See, I left myself a note to remind me what I used. So again, Holbein's. I've been really desperately trying to get the Holbein's to work for me. So I tried this page, all with Holbein's, except the pink, that's Distress ink. And I just didn't like the way the Holbein's were on this paper either. So maybe Holbein's just aren't for me. I don't know. But yeah, that one was Holbein's, and then some white gel pen that I added. And then this one I used because I bought the Derwent Artist pencils, and I bought them in the wooden case. That's how you get the whole set. And I wanted to try them out, and you know what? I know they're super hard, but they blend really well, and they were fun to work with. You know, you can put them down pretty light, and they're not scratchy, no streaks. They made really pretty colors. The background is Distress ink. It's kind of sloppy. I was just learning how to apply Distress ink, so yeah. But with these Derwent Artist ones, I actually really like it, so I was glad I bought those. And then this one, if you watched my review on the Erogetin Rainforest collection, I had done this page specifically just testing out those pencils, and they are super bright and vibrant, but they are just way too hard. My hands were killing me. So I'm not going to buy the other 3, but this was that picture in case you didn't see that review. Alright, and then I don't know how many I actually did in here. So the 50 Autumn Miniatures by Camelia Angelkova. I did this one here. This was done with Castle Arts, and it turned out okay. This is just that cheap Create Space paper, and so it just kind of sucks for blending. I used my Caran d'Ache blender to really smooth it out, but it was alright. I mean, I'm not like over the moon with it. Let's see. And then I did this one here with Copics. So I bought 2 Copic trios. You know, everyone tells me Copics are like way better, and like I struggle with Ohuhu at times, and I'm told, oh, you just need to get Copics. They're the ultimate one. And I don't know if that's true. I find my Ohuhus are pretty good. The only thing is the biggest brush set from Ohuhu is 120. Now they do have a 200 count set that's bullet and a bullet and chisel nib, And I had talked to the manufacturer and they were supposed to release that in a brush set, so the 200 colors in brush by November, and I never saw it come out and I haven't followed up. That said, the max you get with Ohuhu is 200, whereas Copic, if you do the Copic sketch, you're at like over 300 something colors. And they have a universal color system, so you could buy the chows, which are cheaper, in a lot of the colors and then fill in the rest with Copic sketch, but that means you would have to buy them open stock or in trios, and you couldn't buy like the whole 72 count sets that they come in, so you would end up spending a lot more. That said, I bought 2 trio sets because they're meant to blend together, and they did do pretty well. I give them that. And the other issue could just be this Create Space paper. So I am going to buy some Spectrum Noir paper made just for markers and play more with my Ohuhus. And I am on the fence if I'm going to dive in and actually buy Copics or just not. I just don't know how committed I am to marker work, I guess is the thing. And if you own Copics, let me know your shelf life on them. Like, if you don't use them for months, are they still good? Do they dry out? I've had my Ohus a few months and they haven't dried out, but it's very expensive and I'm just kind of curious. So I know you can refill them, but I mean, if I buy one and don't use it for a year, does that mean I have to go refill it? I'd like to know in the comments if you could. So yeah, this was just Copic, and then I don't know if you can see the stickles on the mug. I just thought that would be a cute little accent. Honestly, that was just me playing around with a new medium. Alright, and then in Autumn Dreamlings, I went crazy with some Inktense. I find Inktense and Create Space paper play really nicely, other than, you know, they get all warped, but you can iron that out or just stick your book in between all your others and press it down for a couple days. But here is the first one, done with Inktense. And I think it turned out super cute. I like the black. I didn't do this, the page was already that way. And then I just added some gel pen accents. There are some stickles in some spots, like in this sunflower here. Not sure if it shows. And then I did like a little stickles here. But yeah, this whole thing is Inktense. I could have gone through with pencil and added more detail, but I honestly liked the way it looked. It was simple, but still very pretty. And I found my new fall leaf combo. And unfortunately, I didn't write it down. So I'm gonna have to go back and like pull out colors and figure out what the heck I did to make those. Let's see. Here is another one with Inktense. I thought this one turned out super cute also. And I added, so the white dots I did with a Posca, just kind of adding those in. But this is all Inktense here. And I was just kind of playing with different combos, and same thing with the pumpkins. And I think I found my new favorite pumpkin combo. Alright, not Inktense. This is Castle Art. I keep going back to my Castle Arts to try and use them. And I need to quit doing it on Create Space paper, but either way, it turned out cute. I found some new combos for pumpkins. I like the way they had turned out, and the scarecrow, and I really dig the sunflower that I was able to create. You know, I just have to be in the mood to use my Castle Arts. And what's funny is I've been trying to bounce between like all these brands I've bought, but like I said, I went back to my Prismacolors and was just like, why on earth do I use anything else? So yeah, this was also done with Inktense. So I added stickles to the stars. I don't know if it shows. They're there though. And the grass effect is actually done with Inktense. So you just take a very sharpened point to your Inktense. Hold that up so you can see. So all that grass down there. So you sharpen the point and you just flick as if you were using colored pencil. And then you take your water brush and you just very lightly go over it so some of the color drags and fills in the white space. And that's all you do. So it was really simple and it turned out cute. All right. So, the Autumn Adult Coloring Book from Jade Summer. I have this one here that I did with Ohuhus also. Just kind of honestly playing around. You can't even tell that I blended colors. I'm so new to alcohol markers. And another thing, I just need to quit doing them on this paper because it bleeds through. That was just kind of a quick one. And then this is also Inktense. So I did this all with Inktense, and then Distress ink around here is what that purple is. And there is some stickles like on these little berries and stuff. But yeah, I was just playing around with my Inktense in this book. It does pretty well on this paper for the most part. The Distress ink does not, though. It soaks up and kind of turns really muted. Let's see. Oh, I have a mandala. Only one. I was just coloring these in for election day. So I was coloring this during the whole election week of chaos, but I did red, white, and blue. I thought it was pretty symbolic, and yeah, I did that while I was binge watching CNN. So that was the only mandala I think I did this week. Let's see. So what do we have in here? Oh, okay. So I have this one that I finally finished. It was a whip last month, and all I did was I finished it up with Neocolors. So I used Neocolors down here, the trees and bushes, and then the sky. I'm very new to Neocolors. I didn't watch enough videos. I didn't realize you have to like dab it with your finger. So that's why it's kind of splotchy here and there. But I mean, it was a first time use. I do think I need to add something else, but I don't know if I will. It's hard to say. And then, oh, okay, so an Enchanted Halloween. I don't know why this overlapped into November. Oh, that's why. Okay. I had done this one with my Ohuhus. And this, I think this was a whip at the end of last month, but I had picked it because it was more fall themed. And this one turned out pretty cute, I think, with the Ohuhu markers. The sunflowers and corn. It was just cute all together. I suck at skin with markers. I really need to practice, but I also think, I truly think it's this paper. So I need to practice and not just like scan these and put them on better paper. But that is it. A ton of books, but not a ton of pages in each book, I guess you could say. But I don't really have a favorite. Is that bad? I don't know. But I do plan to do a bunch of Christmas ones. I'm going to be doing a bunch of Christmas tutorials, you know, this month, and playing around with all the different mediums. I also have another shipment of Felissimos that will show up someday in December. I'm not sure when. I will have a video of all my Black Friday, Cyber Monday coloring supplies I got. There's quite a few that I was able to snag. So I'll do like a haul video or something. And then yeah, I do want to do a pan pastel skin tutorial. I made one and it didn't show up well on camera, so I picked a new picture, and I'm debating because I don't like the cat and I don't really want to have to color the cat. But her skin in this picture is like perfect for doing a pan pastel. I wonder if, is this the same book? No, this is a different one. It's the other one I had picked had too much grayscale and it kind of skewed the pan pastels. So I think I'll use this one for skin, lips, eyes, and hair. I don't know if I'll finish it. We'll see. But that's one of the videos I'm planning on working on here very soon. So until then, I hope everyone had a great Thanksgiving. Ours was spent here at home with just us, you know, keeping that whole social distancing. Depending on where you live, I hope things aren't crazy and you know, that you're able to enjoy the holidays. I can't recommend enough just starting Christmas now. I broke my cardinal rule of decorating before December 1st. I broke out all our Christmas stuff, and it definitely lifted my spirits. Christmas shopping, wrapping gifts. I really recommend everyone do that because it's just so rough being home, everyone's stressed. I think it really helps at this time of year to just let that Christmas spirit like go wild. So I do hope you all are doing great. Let me know in the comments below again about Copics. I really want to know if it's worth it or not. And then yeah, guys, until next time, take care.